Holy cow, can you believe there are only 90 days left to the end of 2022? 90 days, like where the heck has this year gone? Something that I start to see every year around this time, and as we get closer to the end of the year, these feelings get worse and worse, is that people start to put a lot of pressure on themselves because they're not where they thought they would be, or they don't feel like they're on track to reach their goals. And so they start to doubt themselves and they start to burn out and feel tired and run down and believe that they cannot actually achieve the things that they set out to achieve. But I'm here to tell you that that is just not true. I do not want you to throw in the towel yet. There is still so much that you can achieve in this next 90 days, and I want to show you exactly how. I've decided to set myself up with a sneaky little 90-day challenge to really change and up-level my life. And I'm going to take you on that journey with me to show you the behind the scenes of all of the things that I am doing so that you can see in real time how simple it gets to be. I really want to show you the potential of the things that you can create when you set your mind to something and you calibrate your energy to achieving it. I want to show you exactly what is possible in just 90 days. You can literally change your entire life and business in 90 days. It just requires 90 days of commitment, 90 days of action, and 90 days of a leaning into the beautiful magic of the universe. That's right. We're not just talking about action and strategy. We are leaning into the quantum, into energetics, into massive manifestation vibes to finish this year with a mega bang. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make when they set out on challenges like this is that they're all about the action and the strategy. They're looking for all of the very specific steps. They're looking for the blueprint, the exact things that they need to do in order to tick off that list and change their whole life. But guess what? Changing your life does not require a recipe or a blueprint. It requires an entire internal shift. It requires an energetic upgrade, and it requires recalibration to that new level. That means that I can give you all of the strategy and the action tips, but if you are not doing the inner work, the mindset work, the energetics, the recalibration, you will not be able to hold the new level. Have you ever gone into mega hustle mode and gone all in and actually achieved something mega, only to then realize that you couldn't hold it and you started sabotaging yourself, and all of a sudden you were back to square one? That is because you were not able to calibrate your energy to that new level. See, our subconscious is wired to keep us safe. And that means that anything that we have not achieved and held before is actually considered unsafe to our subconscious. Our subconscious likes familiarity. Our subconscious loves our comfort zone. And anything that is pushing us out of that and stretching us feels unsafe. That is why you need to be doing the reprogramming, the mindset work, and really focusing on the energetics, on recalibrating to a whole new level of normal. Have you heard of the upper limit problem? It started with Gay Hendricks in The Big Leap. And this is essentially the fear of success. It is the fear of having everything that you desire. It sounds wild, right? Like, why would you be scared of reaching your goals? But the truth is, it's because your subconscious does not always feel safe to reach those things. Because it's out of our comfort zone, because it is not familiar to us, because it might make us be seen and be heard in a whole new way that we are not used to. And so when we reach this upper limit, we will sneakily do things to sabotage our success. We will start to feel burnt out. We will start to feel run down. We will stop taking action. We will feel resistant to doing the things that we were previously doing effortlessly. You cannot just focus on action and strategy all the time and think that that is enough to change your life. And on this topic, this is not about 90 days of hustle. This is really about 90 days of flow. 90 days of tuning into your intuition and your desires and really leaning into the magic of the universe to manifest and quantum leap to everything that you desire and more. And this is really going to set you up to take 2023 to an even bigger level. So I want you to consider this video as the pre-work, if you will, to what is to come over the next 90 days. And it honestly starts with choosing what you want. We really forget the power of our intentions. When you set intentions and you openly choose what you want and what you desire for your life, it really sets about this powerful motion of energy to the universe. The first step to manifesting and quantum leaping is to choose what you desire. What does that look like for you? On the 31st of December, 2022, what do you want to have achieved? What would make you feel so powerful and successful and fulfilled to have achieved? And when you can get really clear on what that looks like, I want you to ask yourself, what does this version of me look like? What does this version of me that has achieved these things on the 31st of December, what does she look like? How does she act? How does she dress? How does she spend her time? How does she start her day? How does she show up for herself and her business? And what you're creating here is actually a blueprint for the version of you that you need to be in order to achieve the goals that you desire. It is literally that simple. This is not about acting as if you are a certain person. This is about full, total embodiment of that version of you. It's about bringing elements of that end result, of that vision into your reality now, today. So I want you to really think, what does that version of you look like? On the 31st of December this year, who are you going to be? And how can you begin to embody that version of you now? Something else that I really want you to reflect on over the next 90 days is how you can better tap into your intuition. Now, your intuition, your gut instinct, if you will, really starts with a beautiful relationship with yourself. It starts with trusting yourself, trusting that you have all of the answers you need within. And so I am not creating a plan of attack for exactly how the next 90 days are going to play out. This is really about tapping into yourself and really feeling into what feels good, what feels aligned, what's the obvious next step. And you can work backwards. If you sit and visualize that version of you on the 31st of December who has everything that you've set out to achieve, you can literally tap in and ask yourself, what was the obvious next step? What was the obvious next step? And that is going to give you a beautiful intuitive path of things to follow. So what I'm going to personally be doing, because for me this challenge is very much about taking my business to a whole new level, is I do not have a profit plan worked out. I am not going to sit and plan out what the next 90 days looks like. I am fully going to walk my talk. Everything that I talk about is about tapping into your intuition and the energetics behind business. And I want to show you in real time what this actually looks like. So for me, That actually means that I will be really tapping into my intuition, really feeling into those downloads and messages that I get from the universe, from source, from my guides, from my higher self. And I will be implementing these things in real time. That's right. If you are following me, you're going to see exactly behind the scenes of what this all looks like playing out in real time. This is going to mean get the hit, launch something. Get the hit, launch something. Get the hit, launch something. It's that simple. We do not need to overcomplicate things. When you build that relationship with yourself and start to trust that you have all of the answers within, things will begin to flow. This is what it means to create a business in flow state. It is receiving the message, it is taking the aligned action, and it is making it happen. Now, in order to continue to calibrate to the new level that you are wanting to calibrate to, you are going to need to, number one, set up systems and habits and routines and rituals that support this new version of you. So what kind of habits feel good for you? Is it reading more personal development? Is it making time to relax and tap into yourself? Is it journaling? Is it affirmations? What kind of habits does this next level version of you have? What kind of routines are going to set you up for success? Do you need to revamp your morning routine? Do you need to set some boundaries in the evening to make sure that you're going to bed at a certain time to allow yourself to get a really restful sleep in order to wake up feeling rested and motivated and inspired? Only you can tap into yourself and decide what really looks and feels good for you. Are you going to work around your cycle, your menstrual cycle? Are you going to work with the cycles of the moon? Are you going to do new moon rituals or full moon rituals to help speed up your manifestations and tap into the energy of everything around you? I invite you to trialing and testing all different things over this next 90 days to really tap into what feels good for you, to really learn how to tap into how to do things in alignment. Now, the second thing that is going to be ultra important to help you recalibrate and hold this new level is, of course, the deep inner mindset work. You need to be reprogramming your subconscious, staying connected to your vision, and really showing your subconscious that you are so safe and that your desires are there for a reason. They are your destiny. So I want you to really think about how you can achieve this. Are you going to create a beautiful journaling routine? What about using Pinterest to help you stay connected to your vision and help you visualize everything that you desire? What about creating some affirmations that really support that new version of you and help reprogram your subconscious to teach it that it is so safe? Playing affirmations as you fall asleep at night is such a powerful way to reprogram your subconscious for your desires. What about making space to do some meditations once a week? Some visualization, some holding of your vision, and showing your subconscious how safe it is to have these desires. And then most importantly, the reprogramming work on a whole new level with a coach. So I personally use the Superconscious Rapid Recode to remove my resistance to taking the action towards the things that I desire. If you want to learn more about the Superconscious Rapid Recode, I did create a whole entire video that I will link up here, all about the Superconscious Rapid Recode, why I love it and why I think it is so powerful. And of course, if you want to know more about this and how you can work with me to start to reprogram these desires, then please reach out to me. You can comment below or find me over on Instagram. I will put all of my details here. we can have a chat and talk about how I can support you in moving forward, in reprogramming your subconscious in order to reach a whole new level in your life and business. Now, the final thing that I will personally be doing, and I would love for you to do as well, is scheduling in stillness. Because you do not need to go all of the time in order to reach your goals. I have noticed that the more time that I take in stillness and being present in my life and literally living my life and enjoying my day to day, the more that I receive, the more downloads that I get, the more intuitive hits and intuitive nudges that I get. In stillness, I receive. This is not about hustle culture. This is about tapping into yourself, your desires, and really showing yourself what is possible for you in just 90 days of commitment, 90 days of action, and 90 days of really leaning into the flow of the universe. Now, if you want to join me in achieving mega momentum over the next 90 days, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button and go and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, because I'm going to be sharing different things on different platforms to really take you behind the scenes and show you how I am implementing these things in my own way, in my own life, and in my own business. I really want to show you and prove to you what is possible. I want to show you how you can defy logic and reality and time and literally quantum leap your life in such a short period of time.